Welcome to This Week in West Hempstead, sponsored by Spiegel Law PC, 516-873-1683, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, and Reister's Bakery. Here are your hosts, David and Norm. Take it away, gentlemen.
Thank you, Dan. And hey, Norm, starting to melt a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting nice out there.
Yeah, you know, it's temperature has gone out of the tundra, and the snowbanks are starting to come down, and I guess you'll start seeing some grass soon. And
plenty of snow at the Olympics. If I see another ice skating performance, I think I'm going to puke.
Oh, the curling, man.
No, actually, I'm training for curling. I'm going to be on the next team. Want to see my workout? I can do it with both hands, by the way.
You can go to sleep. So, you know, last week we spoke about the charter schools, and again, this Diamond Charter School wants to use a facility within the West Hempstead School District for 2 years. Again, this is all sort of, you know, in the public domain, and so they had a school board meeting, and I wasn't able to see it, and then they posted the video. I guess last week, and I took a look at it, and you know what? It's pretty interesting. I mean, it's contentious, and it's starting to develop. So,
what the crux of the problem is that they're competing for tax dollars, right?
Yeah, I think they're competing for kids, for recruiting kids.
So they're going to empty our school, take some of the tax dollars, and we're going to end up with empty buildings that they're going to go back and lease from us. Is that how it works?
I don't know. I mean, it has all sorts of issues. I know that the teachers' unions are not happy with this.
Of course not.
These are, you know, business operations. They're, you know, public. I mean, you know, they're public businesses, but it's, you know, and it's a little bit different than private schools, which are usually religious based. You know, they have a purpose. These have a purpose too, but it comes at a price. So
sure.
Anyway, I'm all over the place.
I mean, it was originally stated that what they were going to do was this was for the Hempstead district, and they were just going to rent space. That was supposed to be. That's what we knew.
That was the for
a
2
week
years.
or two ago.
Correct.
Right. So what's gone on since?
So at the school board meeting, Dan Riemann, the school superintendent, is saying, and he's vocal as he should be. He's saying that that the Diamond Charter School is advertising for kids or recruiting kids
across Nassau County.
Within West Hempstead. So again, is there a provision that says that they shouldn't be? He feels very strongly, you know, and he's saying, you know, he's reaching out to the politicians, and that people in the community should reach out to the politicians.
Right.
So there may be something there as far as the fact that the Diamond Charter School, should not be, you know, advertising within West Hempstead, which is somewhat secondary to just the overall discussion, which again was a little bit all over the place at the school board. They were raising. Someone raised the fact that the Hempstead school the building that they were going into is allegedly condemned. I don't know that for sure, but she's making a statement that it's condemned, and that it's for many years, and it's going to take a lot longer than 2 years to completely, you know, rehabilitate and regut. I mean, you're in the industry, you know that it takes time. So, you know, what happens after the 2 years? And then, you know, it's interesting.
Yeah, well, there's always been tension between public education and charter schools. That's not new. But now it's a hometown issue.
Yeah, but now you're fighting over, you know, scarce resources, and you know, a
scarce population.
Yeah, and that is correct. The West Hempstead School District numbers are not super positive,
they're
currently and going. So there's a lot of stuff here to unpack. I mean, this is really going to be developing, and I think it's going to be
going on for a long time.
A big issue in the community.
And just to be clear, there's no deal yet, right? Our district, West Hempstead district.
I haven't heard of a deal.
Okay.
So
if it doesn't exist, there's at least an even chance right now the whole thing could sink on a lot of these concerns.
I believe so. It's to be continued. I mean, you know, who knows?
Meanwhile, Laura Gillen's running, again, and she's going to have some competition.
Yeah, so that was an interesting story. And actually, I picked it up in Newsday that former Assemblywoman Taylor Darling has officially entered the Democratic Party primary against Laura Gillen. This is for the 4th Congressional District. Dan, I don't know, you remember we interviewed Taylor, way back when, and she was really impressive.
Yeah, I'm trying to look back through our conversation with her just to see if I can remember exactly what the deal was. I think, so here we go. We've got some information. She served in the state assembly for the 18th district until 2024. So this, again, to be clear, is Laura Gillen's congressional seat. So we're moving up a level here.
Yep.
She was definitely very impressive, and I don't know I don't know how much Laura Gillen has got behind her at this point. This could make it a tough fight, and that's not the end of it, right?
There's some contentious issues. So Laura Gillen, she voted in favor of the funding of the Department of Homeland Security, and so
as did Tom Suozzi.
Yeah, and that caused a little bit of some backlash, within her own ranks.
By the way, she's got a problem here, right? Nassau County remains a right-leaning or further section of the country. So from a Democrat perspective, again, it's you're aligning yourself here. But if she wants to get elected, she's got to have herself at least lined up a little bit with the political right, and this is a tightrope to walk here.
It's weird. And then as Dan points out, the Nassau County parties lean to the residents lean to the right. Is D'Esposito gonna throw his hat in the ring and run on the Republican ticket? No one knows. It's a little bit of cat and mouse as to what he's doing.
I haven't heard of another candidate on the Republican side, though.
It's all over the place, and
again, to be clear, because I admit I'm not sure the timing on this. This is for this coming fall's midterm elections, correct? This is where this is all coming up again. Okay, so this is
they're gonna have to make a decision soon.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's we're running out of time. So anyway, enough of politics and all that good stuff. I noticed that on social media, one of the threads was about the space that's been boarded up for quite a while. I think it was an old 7-Eleven on Hempstead Turnpike on the south side, and there's been some recent activity. So, of course, people took to social media. What's going to be there? What's not going to be there? It seems that, from one person or several people have identified that there's a permit, that it's going to be a dental office or something, within the dental industry. Who knows? I mean, it's so hard for a business to be successful on Hempstead Turnpike.
Well, retail for sure.
There's zero foot traffic. I mean, like 0 foot traffic. So.
But people are calling for Trader Joe's again, right? Which would be great. I'd love to have a Trader Joe's near
here. Trader Joe's would be, God knows that wherever they are, their parking is horrible.
That place isn't nearly big enough for Trader Joe.
No.
But the foot traffic could change with the new apartments that are coming up. You're going to talk about 400 plus families that are going to be in the direct neighborhood, within walking distance of that site. So if there's a draw, if it's a possible draw, it will happen.
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, the Heatherwoods is really making a lot of progress, and
spring they should be releasing already, right?
The stuff is, just sprouting up all over the place. So, how are they going to change the retail and commercial?
Remains to be seen.
Yeah, remains to be seen. So, good stuff. I think we'll pause now for a quick commercial break.
Hi, I'm Jeff Wenger, owner and operator of Tiffany Dry Cleaners. We've made things even easier. Schedule a cleaning pickup just with one click on our new app or website. And don't forget, we offer free pickup, delivery right to your door. Tiffany Dry Cleaners gets it just right.
This is just a nutty story. You read in the paper, or no one actually ever reads anymore. You see on social media that, all these young kids do these, absolutely ridiculous things on TikTok.
Really stupid.
They get a video, they go subway surfing, and then they get killed. I mean, great video. It's just asinine.
I know, but a kid climbing a bridge.
he climbed not any bridge, the 59th Street bridge. And I guess he was doing some dopey TikTok stunt, who knows what. And he fell into some cylinder.
Yeah, it's like a 3x3 thing. I would die from claustrophobia.
Yeah, and he almost died from hypothermia. Yeah. I mean, thank God there was the other person, wasn't stupid enough to fall down the hole, was smart enough to call 911. They closed the bridge. They had all the emergency rescue. So
a lot of his friends ran away, by the way.
I'm sure they did. The police caught up with them, down the road from us in Lynbrook. So, it's like, I was looking at it, I was like, Lynbrook, yeah, we live here. And, I was like, oh my God, what a ridiculous
You know what you think about it? It took 75 firemen half the day to get this kid out. They're in the freezing cold, hanging from a bridge. Yeah, it's a high altitude kind of rescue. It's dangerous. It's really
stopping
dangerous.
Traffic for hours and hours on end. I don't know if there'll be some fallout that they'll hit this family up for some of the costly emergency services. I will just say, when I was a kid in the 70s, thank God we didn't have video. Nobody sees anything of what we did. But I seriously, I get you want to be famous. This is not the way to have it happen.
No, this was completely ridiculous. So, you know what? Don't climb bridges. Don't go in the subway. On top and whatever.
Yeah.
Whew, just
what's happening in the community.
So, we had the Bruce Wenger Youth Department, which is part of the Young Israel of West Hempstead. They're providing discounted tickets for Ringling Brothers at the UBS Arena on March 8th. So we just wanted to give them a plug and thought that would be,
by all means,
really, really good.
Now, Easter's coming up. We should start hearing from the churches about what's going on in their side of the town.
Yeah.
We don't hear anything from them.
Yeah.
So if you're a member or active participant somewhere in one of these churches, let us know. Drop us an email.
We'd like to
say
announce
something
it
on social media so
Absolutely.
we can announce it there too.
So a couple of things going on at the library. They had a post, and again, it's just a good reminder for everyone in the community in case people forget that they have museum passes, and they're available at the reference desk, and they're really good. I mean,
some of them are really significant.
Got kids, grandkids, you need something to do. Go to the library first, and then go from there. And also the library, as they usually curate books, they have the Black History Month, special book display in the adult fiction and teen sections. And again, just another, part of the wonderful work that the...
every holiday they put out a complete selection relevant to the holiday, which is a great idea.
Good stuff. So this is huge. The playoffs are beginning in the secondary school for the boys basketball team. Go Rams. They're playing Saturday, February 21st at noon in West Hempstead. Who they're playing is a mystery, or it just wasn't known, at the time. But I'm sure that the boys team, the West Hempstead Rams, will give it their all. And
so it's not going to be the Knicks, David.
No, it's not going to be the Knicks. Although I don't know if you saw in the news today that they're considering a split between the Rangers and the Knicks as far as the stock goes. So right. I just thought it was interesting. Always something going on at MSG.
Um,
it might be time to sell on the Rangers, but we'll see.
They're not getting into the playoffs.
What's a highlight at Reesters?
You know what? There's always something going on. But again, given, all this, nonsensical talk about, bagels and where to get the best bagels and all that stuff, what's really great about Reesterers is, they got plenty of parking You go in there, you want a bagel and a schmear, you want a bagel with lox, whatever it is. Oh, I want a Danish, I want a muffin. Oh, these look great. They're just out of the oven. Fantastic. Oh, I want to go grab a cup of coffee. Now I got to go make my way over to Community Drive. I don't know, whatever. And they have everything, and you get in and out right away. So, outside of, going to our bakery and ordering the stuff and shipping it, going there for people who are on the run and they just got to get their stuff and go, no better place.
Right.
All right.
They have a lot of grab and go stuff now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't know, Dan, I think that's going to do it.
I got nothing. You got anything on?
I would talk more about politics, but I think everyone would just, really, really start to fall asleep. So I want to thank everyone for hanging in for this week in West Hempstead, and we look forward to joining you next week.
Stay well.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please be sure to visit our sponsors, Spiegel Law PC, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, and Reister's Bakery. To find out more or to reach out to us, come visit us on social media at Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at westhempsteadecho.com.